So it's come to my attention that instead of, you know, an officer pulling somebody over for a crime they committed or, you know, speeding in a zone with old ladies crossing the street, somehow me having my plate lights out is more important than that. I live in a city, an area where there's lots of drugs. State trooper last night who happened to look like Freddie Mercury, go figure that one, who I've been pulled over by 3 times, given 3 separate warnings about nothing in particular, decided last night that he was going to pull me over. Apparently for a plate lights on the back of my car that I had no idea that was happening with them. I could take my car to an oil change station, not gonna say which one. Valvoline, no kidding. I do. And I get it changed regularly.
Yeah, they checked it recently, didn't they?
And it was fine. They checked the lights and everything. All of a sudden it doesn't work.
That doesn't make sense.
Unknown to me, this trooper pulls me over. I'm from New York State. So yeah, this guy walks up with his Freddie Mercury looking fucking mustache and says, "You know why I pulled you over?" I said, "No." And then I said, "Why'd you pull me over?" "Well, your plate lights are out." "I didn't know that." "Are they really?" He goes, "Yeah." And then he looks in my back of my car and says, "What kind of sandwiches are you eating? Where'd you come from?" I told him, was very honest with him.
Oh my god.
I eat tuna fish. It's a tuna fish sandwich, and I eat it for the protein. And the reason why I do that is because I'm a landscaper. And I said exactly that, nothing else. Left it at that. And he goes, "Can I see your license and registration?" He had the license and registration. Meanwhile, waiting for him to come back, and it's pouring and raining in my car because the window's open. Because I'm afraid if I close the window, he's gonna freaking get mad and try to up something on me. This is the kind of ridiculousness that it's come down to.
That's right.
Officers have now become hall monitors for the New York State wholesale situation.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of it.
Instead of worrying about that, why don't you
Instead of worrying about
income
me
tax checks?
and my problems and my minor things, why don't you go worry about the pedophile on the street and worry about the criminal that's breaking into somebody's house right now while you're pulling me over? Or, let me think here. The guy setting fire to some place because he wants insurance. How about investigating something like that? Or maybe the poor kid that's chained to a friggin' radiator that nobody knows about, that nobody's investigated yet because they wanted to call it a cold case.
For real.
This is the kind of stuff that pisses me off.
I know that.
I did my time. And these are the kind of things I worry about. Not little lights.
Yeah, for real.
So, next time Freddie Mercury tries to pull me over, he's going to find out the hard way. And I'll claim harassment on his part. I'm having a little bit of trouble understanding how law enforcement works nowadays. I don't get it. I'm not gay. I'm married to a beautiful woman. Her name's Dazzy. We'll just call her that. Dazzy Star. Who happens to have 175 plus songs on every platform. I'm a performer, but I'm also a producer.
Millions of fans, subscribers.
Millions!
Yeah.
And we don't have time for that. I'm a landscaper and I produce music. This is my life. I'm a Generation X guy. I was born in 1981. And for all you new gens, here's the lesson of the day. When you have Freddie Mercury come up to your, dancing up to your door, and saying, "License and registration, we are the champions." You give it to him,
No.
and then he goes back to his car after bitching about your license plate lights, and does his little Freddie Mercury dance back up to your car, hands you your license and registration back, and hands you a ticket. You say, "Thank you, have a nice day," and then afterwards, in the morning, you send it to the courts with the lights that you replaced, the actual little thing container came in, the receipt, and send it certified mail. And make sure you go to the police station to get, so that they check it out. Because once you've done that, all those things, police station, have them make sure you changed it. Go to the auto center, get the lights, go to the police station, and then go, to the post office and send out certified mail with everything that you did inside there, including the ticket, and plead not guilty.
If it costs you another $5 on top of that.
It may cost you a little more, but at the same time, it's better than paying the bill for Freddie Mercury dancing in front of your car. I don't get it anymore. I really hope that we can actually straighten out this whole law enforcement Freddie Mercury dancing thing, because it's really pissing me off. I'm a landscaper. I cut grass. I trim hedges. I put mulch down, material, sod. You name it. You don't believe me, go and check it out. It's a pretty interesting job. When you have the right people to work it. So, yeah, it's been my thing on this whole thing with the cops being hall monitors. Where's the law enforcement officer that worries about the kids that are being kidnapped?
God never.
And the fires that are being set by Jews
God never.
in my particular area, because that's what they do. They set fires to buildings and then claim the insurance and then move all their buildings in here. I come from the county of Orange, New York, and Sullivan, right on the border. And the Jews actually light buildings on fire, claim the insurance, and build on that, and use that money to buy new houses. They're building new houses in Monroe, New York right now. And they're still building. We call it Palm Tree, New York. It's Jew Island. Every Friday, like clockwork, Jews speed up and down 17. If you're from New York and you know where the Catskills are, you know what I'm talking about. We call it the Hebrew 500.
Yeah, God never.
And yet, the cops aren't worried about them.
Oh, no, God.
And they're not worried about the guy selling drugs to a 13-year-old, and the methed out guy standing on the corner with a freaking sign because the welfare department won't help them to get help with their drug addiction.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll worry about my lights.
About a damn light, yeah.
These guys that panhandle with their
Small
signs
light now.
in the town, you wouldn't see that 30 years ago. You know why? Because the police took care of it. If you had a problem with drugs, they put you in detox if you didn't end up in jail first. My point is, the police are supposed to be there to counsel the U.S. citizens. That's it. So cut the bullshit, Freddie Mercury. Stop dancing in front of everybody's car and leave us the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Comment as you see fit. And oh yeah, I'm an asshole, so fuck you.